The following contest is a 2-out-of-3 falls match, and it's for the VCW Commonwealth Heritage Championship. In this match, there is no time limit, and balls are reported by pinfall, submission, disqualification, or countout. There will be a 30-second rest period between all, and the third ball will only be contested if we are tied at one ball apiece. Introducing first the challenger. He hails from Butte, Montana, and weighing in at 220 pounds, Dixon.
VCW action rolls on here in Suffolk, Virginia at the Salvation Army as we are live for Peanut City Showdown 4. As the Commonwealth Heritage title set to be on the line, and this one's a rematch from just a handful of weeks back to close out the month of July, our biggest show of the year for VCW. That is the Liberty Lottery. And we saw there Ken Dixon try to regain his Commonwealth Heritage Championship from Colby Corino. We saw extra time, but it was not enough time. As Dixon was counted out in that one, Commissioner George Pantis made this one a rematch, and 2 out of 3 falls. We will see a winner and a champion leaving Suffolk tonight. A man who has skyrocketed up the charts, not just inside the squared circle, but in terms of popularity here in VCW. Second to perhaps only Gino in terms of popularity right now. But Colby Corino beloved by this crowd. And these fans here at VCW in the best shape of his career, currently in the midst of his second Commonwealth Heritage Championship reign. But for the bulk of 2019, he's at a thorn in his side in the form of Ken Dixon. As Dixon has the size and strength advantage. But I don't know if there's anyone with more heart and determination on this roster than Colby Corino. You see that beautiful championship held up high as we just recently crossed the 7-year anniversary mark of this championship being in its existence. And this is arguably the greatest rivalry in the history of this championship. As we're set to begin fall number 1, bell sounds, we're underway. VCW Commonwealth Heritage title on the line. Colby Corino defending against Ken Dixon, our senior official Ron Mills assigned to this contest. And of course, if you're either man, you want to try and secure that first fall as quickly as possible to give yourself an advantage and put your opponent on their heels. Going for that dragon screw leg whip perhaps, but instead a single leg takedown. And now Dixon trying to reverse course into a rear chin lock. Corino turns it right around. He's got an ankle lock applied now. Moves from the feet right to the head. Front chancery applied. As Colby Corino, normally a high flyer, but does have some mat wrestling ability as well. And of course, he has the instincts of his father. Former world's heavyweight champion and of course, Hall of Fame caliber talent all throughout the 90s and into the 2000s. Dixon here trying to reverse out of this hammerlock. Tries to pick the leg here of Corino and Colby, keeping that center of gravity. Reverses course here, goes right back to that ankle lock submission, but Ken Dixon is in the ropes. As these two know each other very well, competed against each other numerous times here in Vanguard Championship Wrestling. You can go back to February of this year when Colby Corino upended Ken Dixon to regain that championship. There's a little bit of an assist from the Hall of Famer, Double J Jeff Jarrett. And he's defended that championship very proudly ever since. Dixon wants it back around his way. Something has to give here tonight at Peanut City Showdown 4. So looks like these two will lock it up yet again. And Corino staying one step ahead. Look at the quickness there. Goes right back to the hammerlock. As Ken Dixon getting all sorts of turnaround right now. There's a crucifix, one. Near fall there, but look at Dixon. Displaying some power, but Corino reverses course right to the roll-up. As Colby Corino has brought his A-game here tonight to Suffolk. As Dixon backs away in the corner, and he's going to be forced to break and give Dixon a bit of a breather here. Nice veteran heads-up move by the challenger, but Colby Corino working at a very high level throughout the first few minutes of this matchup. These two jockeying for position yet again, and remember, you have to win 2 falls to secure the victory here. And that first fall ever so crucial because it will dictate the pace of the rest of the matchup. As Dixon there, he's going to give a clean break, tries to go right back, but Corino is waiting on him. Full arm dragon twist into that top wrist lock, working that left arm of Ken Dixon. And Corino continues to inflict the punishment here on Ken Dixon as he's really stayed one step ahead of Dixon. Knowing what's at stake here tonight is Dixon backs his way to the corner yet again for the second time in consecutive minutes. Ken Dixon forces a break and derails the momentum of the unwanted son. As Dixon once again gonna hit the floor, and I don't know why he feels the need to get into this fan's face. Oh, and there's Corino giving chase right back inside the ring. Dixon goes for the clothesline. Corino off the ropes and catches him with a forearm. Here we go, inside cradle. First fall could be on its way, 2, and a near fall. Corino coming right back here. Tries the backslide. He drops down to both knees. He's got him, 2. And Dixon able to kick out yet again. But Colby Corino really staying one step ahead. Keep arm drag takedown. One more time. As Corino now cooks him in for a third time. Dixon puts on the brakes, pops him right up. Sends him for a ride here to the near side ropes. Off he goes, and Corino gonna snap off a Hurricane Rana, sending the challenger to the floor. Here comes Colby. Two-face suicide to the outside. Colby Corino has the working boots on tonight here at Peanut City Showdown 4. As Dixon trying to collect his thoughts here. Corino staying on the attack, but Ken Dixon finds a little bit of an opening and drops him throat first right across that top rope. Remember, that's cable encased in rubber. Can do a lot of damage there to the trachea area of Colby Corino. Off the ropes he goes. Look at that pinning combination. Turns him right over. Once again into a crucifix. He's got him too. And there's your first fall. So a heads-up move there by Colby Corino to continue rolling around with Dixon until he gets to the point of a pinfall attempt. A little bit of a throwback, if you will, to their match at the Liberty Lottery, which we saw earlier on tonight as well, between Caleb Conley and Tracer X. Both men jockeying for position. In this case, Corino gets the best of them. And now it's 1-0 in favor of the champion. And now is Ron Mills keeping both men at bay, giving them a brief rest period. And now it looks like fall number 2 will begin. And look at Corino trying to find an opening. And this is maybe the most aggressive we've seen out of most aggressiveness we've seen out of Colby Corino since he began his second reign as Commonwealth Heritage Champion. A handful of shots on the apron. Trying to knock Dixon off of his perch. Corino backs up, builds some steam, and drop kicks him right off into that chair. As this crowd once again getting behind the unwanted son. He's feeling very wanted here tonight in Suffolk. Slingshot, gonna land on the apron. Corino goes for that big kick. Dixon saw it coming, and instead trips him up, and Corino falls face first right on that ring apron. Traditionally known as the hardest part of the ring, minimal padding or protection there. And Corino made some serious impact there with his forehead. And now Dixon on the outside, looking to take more of an advantage as our senior official Ron Mills begins to administer his count. Remember, countouts do apply here. Colby Corino could indeed win this matchup if he's able to secure this fall via countout, regardless of how much punishment Dixon is dishing out. As Dixon gonna send Corino right to the apron. Now coming back here against the guardrail, and Corino trying to secure Dixon's hands there right behind the guardrail there. Dixon's got nowhere to go. His arms are stuck in between the different pieces of the rail. As Dixon there joined with some of the fans, as he got the best of Corino, it appears as if, at least for the moment, as he goes to send him right there to the ring post, but Corino coming right back. These two battling on the floor. Here we go. The Irish whip reversed, and Corino face first. Right to that steel ring post. There's no padding there, as that's flesh and bone meeting steel. As the crowd here, in a bit of a stunned silence, they're trying to get behind Corino. But right now, it is all Ken Dixon as the former champion, dominating the current champion here. But remember, even if Dixon secures a fall, it will not get him the championship, as Dixon's in a bit of a hole here, down 1-0. He might be taking his time way too much. But Corino versus it, here we go, rolls him up, and nearly steals the victory there as Colby Corino. Once again, a heads-up move, and Ken Dixon really cannot underestimate the Commonwealth Heritage Champion, and he just wallops him there into the rope with that big clothesline. And he's asking for Ron Mills to count after that headlock takeover. You can almost see the frustration just oozing out of Ken Dixon here. But Colby Corino trying to stay alive. As Dixon driving that boot right in the back of the neck of Colby Corino. As all throughout this second fall, it has primarily been Ken Dixon. But until he closes the door, Corino has at least a little bit of light at the end of the tunnel. Colby fighting back here. And Dixon goes for the haymaker, but Corino comes back with a clothesline. There's a back elbow. One more time with the clothesline. As Corino now points to the heavens above, he could go to the high rent district. He's gonna go all the way upstairs here. Keep your eyes on the Commonwealth Heritage Champion. There's a crossbody. Dixon rolls through. Look at the strength here of Ken Dixon. He's got him. Puts him right into that fireman's carry. And Dixon drops him face first. And I don't believe Corino's gonna cross the Dixon line here tonight. 1, 2, 3, and we're even at 1 fall apiece. So we're essentially in the sudden death period here. As Corino takes the first fall, Dixon retaliates with the second. And now as we're set to begin fall number 3, Ron Mills checking in on Colby Corino, trying to make sure he's able to continue and give him at least a moment of rest. As Ken Dixon leisurely enjoying this rest period. As he can almost taste that Commonwealth Heritage Championship back around his waist. And now it looks like our third fall has resumed, or rather begun, as Ron Mills administering that count. And again, if Colby can't continue here, can't get to his feet, Ken Dixon would win the championship. But it looks like Corino is going to get to his feet. He can't be anywhere near 100%. Dixon blocking him a bit here and just attacks him here in the corner. Ken Dixon going to work on the Commonwealth Heritage Champion. Now stomps him down. And as he typically does, Dixon mocks the crowd. And you can hear the crowd returning the favor, if you will, telling them exactly how they feel. As Colby Corino here, barely any movement in this third fall. And it's going to be very difficult for Corino to overcome these odds. As Dixon, eyeing his prey, can almost sense victory here. As the crowd really trying to cheer on Colby Corino. I don't know if that will be enough here on this occasion. As Dixon continues to toy with him now. As Corino desperately trying to get to his feet here. He might have gained a second win. But Dixon goes right back on the attack. And it looked like he was going for the eye. And our senior official, Ron Mills, Johnny on the spot right there, saw that illegal eye rake. And the last thing Ken Dixon wants to do is get disqualified. But Corino fighting back. As Dixon there, momentarily distracted, takes his eyes off the prize, and Corino starting to fire back, but Dixon's got him. Inverted atomic drop. Plants Corino. And now Dixon might be looking for a second consecutive fall, a 2-fall to 1 victory, and walk out of here with the championship. But Corino reverses the suplex into a jawbreaker, almost a stunner variation. And now Dixon, he's in the far side corner. Corino here in the near side corner. Colby stumbles out. The gas light is on, and Colby Corino still ready to fight. Ron Mills trying to keep him out of the corner, but Corino unleashing. He's firing away on Ken Dixon here. And Dixon sticks up the big boot, creates a bit of separation. Going for the suplex up and over. He needs to stay on the attack. Here we go, lateral press 1. But you see there, Dixon does not hook the leg. Not showing any respect to the champion. Dixon feels he was wrongfully screwed out of that title by not only Colby Corino, but Commissioner George Pantis, and of course our special guest back in February, the Hall of Famer Double J Jeff Jarrett. But now Dixon who utilized this maneuver to win the first fall. Tries it for the second fall, his first fall. Corino rolls through, and that pinning combination only gets 2. And Colby, right back there, drives him face first right into his boot. As Corino got fall 1, Dixon got fall 2. This third fall hanging in the balance here at Peanut City Showdown 4. The crowd rallying behind Colby. He's back to a vertical base. He's ready to take it to Dixon. Dixon pushes him out of the corner, charges out. Corino moves out of the way. Dixon feels the back elbow. Corino, slice bread. He nails it. 1, 2, 2 3/4. Ron Mills says it's only 2. Colby Corino on the cusp of retaining his championship. As both men here appear to be running on fumes. Corino goes for the roundhouse kick. Dixon snaps off a power slam. 1, 2. And Ron Mills says it's only 2 yet again, but Ken Dixon, for the second consecutive fall, fails to hook the leg, and that might be the difference between this match still going on and Dixon being a 2-time champ. And Corino connects with the roundhouse this time. He's got him up. Byron Scario with the gutbuster. Look at the power and strength of Colby Corino. And Colby now, he's got him. Abdominal stretch into a spike pile driver. 1, 2, 3, and Corino wins it. Digs one deep, and that abdominal stretch into the spike is enough to knock off Ken Dixon. And after looking like his back was against the wall, and there was no chance of him walking out of Peanut City Showdown 4 still the champion, Colby Corino bookends his falls and is still the champ.